Hello, this is Dread from Epic Builds. In this video topic, we will go over my 5 build choices for starting patch 8.2. Here, I will go over a few builds from the past that either are going to be very strong for this patch or are extremely enjoyable, or at least I found extremely enjoyable. And everyone should at least try most of these builds at one point, as all of them are a bunch of fun and most of them are very powerful. If you couldn't figure out what to play for this patch, then this video is perfect for you. Timestamps for all of the sections will be in the description. Did you guys know I stream on Twitch? I'll be streaming here at twitch.tv/apprentice_epic builds, and today I'll be probably doing a very long stream for the patch. Give me a follow to catch me live. You can also join the Discord with the link in the description so you can never miss when I go live. The first build I will go over is Bleed Shadow Cascade Blade Dancer. So in patch 8.2, Shadow Dagger effect had a bug where the amount of hits it took to proc the ailment was affected by Shadow Dagger effect, which will no longer be the case. This makes Shadow Daggers much less viable and may leave people in the dust, as the playstyle of the meta version, the Synchronized Strike Shadow Cascade Dagger version, will be probably no longer viable, at least from what I've seen. But this build may still shine through, but it will definitely be nowhere near as strong as it once was. Recently, I made a version focused on Bleed, which is the same playstyle, but it is a lot less damage. But obviously, maybe now it goes toe to toe with Shadow Daggers. So if you still like the old Shadow Dagger Bleach, if you like the old Shadow Dagger Shadow Cascade build, well, this might be the build for you to move to. Bone Golem Necromancer before patch 8.2 was still a very strong build, even after the nerfs to Bone Curse in prior patches. It utilizes the combo of Bone Golem's innate Bone Nova on hit proc with the auto crit node inside Dreadshade and the self minion curse from Bone Curse, giving you an insane amount of Bone Novas proccing all the time. Now with patch 8.2, minion AI improvements, the Golem should be way more aggressive and clear packs way faster, because part of the issue with the Golem was he needed to get into melee range for the procs, the Bone Novas, to actually clear packs. Now, with the new AI, it should be way easier for your Bone Golem to actually get near enemies, especially with the amount of movement speed you can give it to. It's like way faster before, especially because of all the optimizations I made with movement speed. And it should destroy the endgame easily and go toe to toe with Oribus himself. A shining star from last patch, Rook's Manifest Armor Forge Guard has a lot of potential to be one of the better minion builds in patch 8.2. It has the potential to also be the tankiest build in the game. The only builds beating it are like the Super Chonk Blade Dancers and the damage reduction focused mage builds, and will excel in this patch, as the only thing the build was missing was a good amount of clear speed. Now with the new minion AI improvements, making all minions a lot more aggressive, and overall this build will be a lot more enjoyable to play, as your manifest armor will go from pack to pack much quicker, especially with all the movement speed it has. I actually plan on playing this build later this patch, but I want to take a stab at volatile zombies first. McMagic's Wolfpack crit build is definitely one of my more favorite builds, at least in minions anyways, from last patch, as Summon Wolves got an experimental version of patch 8.2 minion AI, but with the improvements to patch 8.2, it should be even stronger than before, as it was experimental AI and this one should be the finished stuff. Now, the wolves should be much more aggressive and should increase your clear speed significantly. This is also the first hybrid minion build I have ever showcased, where you and your minions do damage at the same time instead of just your minions doing damage. Now that wolves will be a lot more aggressive and also being protective, it should make this build from a fun pastime to a new competitor in the last Epoch minion scene. In prior patches, Ice Barrage had gotten a huge buff, which turned all of its increased damage values to more damage values, which turned Ice Barrage from a useless skill to an amazing skill, especially for Monolith Clear. Fozin was nice enough to do the research and find the best way to build Ice Barrage, and it has allowed me to make this version which will allow you to clear monoliths with ease. Using the initial burst nodes alongside the big projectiles you make, it makes clearing echoes buttery smooth. It's absolutely wonderful. You just run through echoes, you have the icicles, they'll actually clear off screen for you. It's very, very nice. It also utilizes Volcanic Orb to kill bosses, as the shrapnel from the final explosion can do insane amounts of single target thanks to the fact that they shotgun, and it allows you to have a lot of single target in a very small amount of time and very small amount of mana in comparison as well. And since we're going cold damage, this is probably one of the better ways of getting single target, and this should allow you to deal with Oribus with ease as well. I hope you enjoyed this quick video showcasing what builds I think will be solid choices for starters in the next patch. What builds are you guys going to start off with? Comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you're at, and have a wonderful patch time, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!